Now that the corridors have been rebuilt, you can also see that there's further overlap between the motorway in this instance and the railway cutting. So if we zoom in on that, you can see the motorway extends all the way out here and is actually entirely across the cutting at this point. So let's take a look in 3D, which will change the layout somewhat. So it'd probably be wise to fill in this section and the lower bridge as actually a cut and fill item, and the bridge would be part of the motorway. It's immediately obvious that this area will need some form of modification, so options would be to change the alignment of the motorway or put the corridors in a tunnel. This is where the experience of a design engineer or estimator would need to be employed. Once this information has been adapted, it could be exported back in the CSV file into CostOS, which would automatically update its cost plan. If further revisions were required, different what-if scenarios can be based on previous projects and analysed against them. Further advantages using this system: looking in the surface section, we can see there are volume surfaces. This results in simply that you can add different volumes to a volume report, and it's a further way of checking the quantities from CostOS, how they're affected and how accurate they are based on what is happening in the design information. These two are expected to correlate very closely, but you should be aware that interactions between different surfaces may affect the overall quantities. As we're in Civil 3D, we have a range of options to alternative software. We have the storm and sanitary analysis. There is a rail module associated with subscription customers. If you'd like to go into InfraWorks, these two buttons will allow you to do that. If you'd like to send the file to a Navisworks document, you type NW out. Similarly, if you want an IFC, export and scroll down to the IFC file. There are other formats to do with visual representations, but from here you have the option to go into many different places. Be aware that the IFC file is not fully defined, so to gain complete compliance as per the PAS or British standards is not possible at this date.